Hi all, and welcome back to your channel. So I'm at Anfield doing my weekly update on the Anfield Road Expansion. I thought I've been rushing to get my drone ready because that crane on the left hand side there was right down. It looked like it was picking something up, so I wanted to get the drone in the air dead fast, and then realised it's like the tiniest section it's carrying. Thought I was going to get a big lift, but no, it doesn't matter. So anyway, quite a bit of work been going on. I can see from the ground here where they're cracking on with that left hand side of the back of the stand, if you get me. Just there, and looks like there's loads of work going on the terrace. It's just what I can see from the ground. Looks like there's where the terrace is going to go. Looks like there's plenty of work going on the front there. So we'll get over and have a look. And going to get well above the cranes. If I sound out of breath, it's because I've been rushing to get the drone ready. Okay, so I'm well above the cranes there now. So I'm going to start off with, I've got a question for someone. Well, I've got a question for everyone. So let me get above and look down. So those three front spans there, why is the middle one crossed? Does anyone know? Oh, there's lifts going on either side here. Let me spin round. The lift going on there, and the tiniest lifts going on that one. That's probably already down. I can't see from the ground here. I'm trying to see on the phone. Anyway, so that middle span, where's that one crossed and the other two are straight? You know what I mean? You know, the bars on them. One's criss cross and the other two are straight. Anyone knows, let me know. So that's my question for everyone, because I really don't know anything about construction. So I'm going to get a fly over and a good look down. Just check the height above that crane. Yeah, get a bit high. I'm well above because I can see the top of the crane, but there's work going on, so I don't want to interfere. So everyone's busy down there. I'm just going to go along, see what's going on. Yeah, it looks like I'm close to the cranes. I'm really not. My drone in the air is a dot. I can see the top of the crane, I can barely see my drone. So right, this section here where there's not only a building going on, there's all steel work down there. I don't know if that's for a new span or not, but I suppose we'll soon find out. So let's go. Let's go along and have a look. Sorry for the height, guys, but I just want to be well clear of the workers. Don't want to get told off and told not to come back, and I don't want to ruin it for other YouTubers who are doing the same thing. So got to be sensible sometimes. There's a good look down there. Oh yeah, there's more steel work down there, so maybe it's to you know, it'll be for the structures for the terrace and only. That's what that's going to be for. So yeah, and there's the heat lamps for the pitch. So let me go over, spin around, and we'll have a little chat about some talking points that are being brought up. I've done mine, and that was about the spans. So nowhere near the workers now. It's looking really good, isn't it? Yes. Let's see what I've got to talk about. Oh yeah, I haven't been that active on YouTube this week, and these videos come out a day later than they should do. But it is as people know by now, I'm a photographer as well as doing this, and I specialise in grassroots football photography. So that kicked off this week, and I've been busy sorting that out. It's quite time consuming. What I do, because I don't just take the photos, I composite them into, you know, different backgrounds and stuff, and there's some examples on the screen now, so rather than me explaining, you can see what I do. Okay, so that's what I do. So shameless plug, if you're from Liverpool and your child plays football and you want photographs like them, let me know. Here's my Instagram on screen now. Okay, so get on with this video. So I mentioned last time about what people think about having 4 stands and compared to a bowl, like most new grounds are now. People in agreement with me that they prefer the 4 stands. I really do prefer them because it just gives it its identity. Right, it gets brought up in every single comment section. Right, so the Kennedy Dalglish stands and the Kop. Okay, so we know it's going to be hard to bring them up, but get them redeveloped. Okay, I don't think the Kennedy Dalglish stands height is a problem, but I think the Kop is, and people are saying, well, can't you just bring the roof up to the height of the other stands? And I don't know. I say I'm not an expert on construction, and I don't know if it's just a simple case of doing that. It's a very small. Let's just get to the end of the main stand here. And have a look down. It's a very small stand, the Kop now. And honest answer is, I don't know, people who are watching this might be in the know and might be able to tell me otherwise, if they can just remove the roof and bring the roof up. But again, it's still a big job. It's going to cost a lot of money. Is it viable for the owners? I don't know, but it gets brought up time and time again. So someone said, can't you build houses on the land that Liverpool already own? Now that little triangular section there and this land down here, as far as I know, is owned by Liverpool. And people saying, well, the houses behind the Kennedy Dalglish stands, why don't they build houses here on that and that, and rehouse the people behind the Kennedy Dalglish stands, and then buy them houses, knock them down, and redo the Kennedy Dalglish stands? And I said, it's not about rehousing people, it's about telling people that they have to leave their homes. And I don't think Liverpool will do it. A house is a house, a home's a home. It's the 2 different things. You make a house a home. Okay? People might be happy with that, moving into a brand new house, and if they are, then and Liverpool want to bring that up, then that's up to them. But I just don't think it's viable for them. When will the brickwork start on the Anfield Road stands? Let's have a skate round. Now I'll bring this into another one that keeps coming up. So time and again, I keep saying that the roof is going to be on this new stand after the World Cup. Now I've got the same person commenting every time I mention this, saying that it won't be on, and people are just going to have to sit out in the elements once the roof comes off the Anfield Road. Now, if you haven't got this roof on by the World Cup, the roof on the Anfield Road now won't be coming off. It'll be coming off at the end of the season. and they're going to be time restrained to get the stand done. And the person who keeps commenting saying that I'm kind of fixated on the roof being on this new stand and that it won't be on in time. Their target, and as I know that the construction company's target is to have this roof on by the end of the World Cup, and because you keep mentioning saying it's during the before the World Cup, it won't be on before the World Cup, but possibly by the end of the World Cup, which is good for what, over 4 or 5 weeks, isn't it, that the World Cup's on for, and you've got plenty of time before the World Cup starts. So I think there's going to be a lot of work going on until then. Okay, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll hold my hands up. And someone said, get someone from the construction company to do a video with me and help me voice it over. I don't think anyone's going to agree to that, to be honest. And no pun intended, I like to do stuff on the fly. I like to discover, if you like. And let's get a side look this way. Yeah, I like to find out what's going on with my own eyes, and you know, as I don't chase things up online and to see what's going on. So yeah. The only reason why I know about the roof going on during the World Cup is because I saw it in the paper. I wasn't actively looking for it. I thought it'd be good to share with people, rather than say, "Oh, I think the roof's going to be on by the World Cup," and I'm not revealing my source. Know what I mean? Yeah. So that's that, guys. Couple of talking points there, and a shameless plug for what I do photography wise. I'm going to try and be more active on YouTube, and hopefully get more videos out, because I'm not just doing these. I'm trying other stuff. Like I put one on about St James Cemetery on the other day. That it did involve a drone, sort of, just to show where someone lived. But yeah, apart from that, I want to try and do other stuff that doesn't involve the drone. Try and get my photography out there as well. But people are liking the drone stuff as well, so this will be done weekly. You know, people have requested more than once a week. Now, people have asked me on the Everton one and Liverpool one, asking if I can do more than one a week. I don't see the benefit in it, really. So, what I might do with Liverpool, I've put the feelers out on the Everton, on the Bramley Moor one, and they're happy that for me to do once a week, and I'm happy to do once a week. What I might do on the Liverpool one is I might come up on a Friday evening and just get really close up. When everyone's gone home and there's no workers there, I can get really close in and I can have a good look at what's going on inside, because from this distance you can't see them, and without researching online, you're not going to know what's going on. There's plenty of work going on, you can see it from here. But yeah. But yeah, I'll get the drone just below them trees, have a good skirt along and try and get into the nooks and crannies and see what's going on in there. Right, I have rambled on too long, much longer than I thought it would. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, your first time viewing my channel, subscribe please. It really helps me, it really helps the channel, and I'll get out doing more different stuff. Okay, so thanks everyone, and I'll speak to you all soon. Look after yourselves.